Children, good morning all of you. Welcome to Holocaust online class of Math Physics part 1. I know you all are in a vacation mood, but still we have to continue our studies. So today I will start first chapter motion. Today I will discuss about easy topic from that chapter. I hope you have idea about motion from your lower classes. What do you mean by motion? Motion is nothing but movement. Suppose you are standing at a point. Can you say you are moving? You are not. You are at rest point. From that, motion means change of position of an object with respect to time. Let us start. All of you take your notebook and write down important point. First one is distance and next one is displacement. Distance and displacement both are explained the change of position of an object with respect to time. First one about distance. Distance means total path length of an object travels from initial to final point. So distance means path length. Distance means total distance covered by an object from its initial to final point. Its unit is meter. It is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity means they need only magnitude. The next point is about displacement. Displacement means it is the shortest distance between initial to final point. We measure displacement of an object. We are not bothered about the path followed by object to reach final position from initial position. This only depends on difference between initial and final point. So displacement is shortest distance between initial to final point. Its unit is meter. It is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means they need both magnitude and direction. So displacement is a vector quantity. Now I will explain one example to explain the difference between distance and displacement. A boy goes from house to church, then goes to school. Position of school A, then church B, then school C. We have to calculate distance of that boy and displacement of that boy. First one is distance. Distance means total distance traveled from house to church, then church to school. Then distance from house to church equal to AB. Then distance from church to school equal to BC. So total distance equal to AB plus BC. Next one is about displacement. Displacement means difference between initial and final point. In this case, initial point A, final point C. So displacement means difference between initial and final point. So displacement equal to AC. Displacement equal to AC, then distance equal to AB plus BC. In some cases, distance equal to displacement. In some cases, distance equal to displacement. Like one example, a boy goes from house to church. House A, then church B. Distance equal to AB. Then displacement equal to difference between initial and final point. Initial point A, final point B. So displacement equal to AB. In this case, distance equal to displacement. The next one is about, in some case, some situation, distance not equal to 0 but displacement equal to 0. Like one example, boy goes to church and comes back to home. Then position of house A, then position of church B. First have to calculate distance. Distance means total path length. Then total path length means path length from house to church, then church to house. So distance equal to AB plus AB, that equal to 2AB. Next one is displacement. Displacement means difference between initial and final point. In this case, starting point is A, that means initial point. then ending point is A. So initial and final point both are same. So there is no difference between initial and final point. So displacement equal to 0. Displacement equal to 0. Initial point equal to final point, then displacement equal to 0. Now take another example. An object moves along the circular path. He completes one circle, start at point A, then reach at point A. In that case, radius is given, radius equal to r. We have to calculate distance and displacement of that object. The distance equal to total distance or total path length covered by that object. So distance equal to 2 pi r. 2 pi r means in the case of circle, 2 pi r equal to circumference of circle. Next one is displacement. Displacement means it only depends on initial and final point. In this case, initial point, final point both are same. So there is no difference between initial and final point. So displacement equal to 0. Next example. An object moves along a semicircular path. Start point A and reach the point B. Radius is given, radius equal to r. So distance traveled by object equal to circumference of semicircle, that equal to pi r. Then displacement. Displacement means distance between initial and final point. In this case, initial point A, final point B. So displacement equal to diameter, that equal to rad, that equal to 2r. R is the radius. From example 1 and 2, I have to conclude that in any closed loop, you can understand that in a closed path, displacement equal to 0. Next, we will explain the important differences between distance and displacement. First, about distance. The complete length of path between any 2 points is distance. Denoted by letter D. Direction is not considered. It is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity means distance need only magnitude. There is no need of direction. Distance can only have positive value. It cannot be less than displacement. It cannot be equal to 0. These are important point about distance. Next, about displacement. Displacement means shortest distance between 2 points. Shortest distance between initial and final point. Denoted by letter S. Direction is considered. It is a vector quantity. Vector quantity means they need both magnitude and direction. It can be equal to 0. It can be negative or positive. I hope you all get the idea about distance and displacement. Distance means total path length covered by that object. Displacement means shortest distance between initial and final point. Thank you.